Hey everybody, how y'all doing? It's your boy Bernard. I know it's been a while. I've been thinking about, where I'm at. I wasn't getting the response that I had hoped for, and I wanted, you know, I wanted a little response. I wasn't getting the way I wanted, but I look on there and I see more people have been, chiming in, checking me out. I appreciate that. Thank you. And click on the like button, click on the bell, alert when I'm live or when there's something new out there. Tonight's date night, everybody. I guess everybody gonna check that out.
Vote. I'm ashamed of you if you're not registered to vote today.
Uh,
If you let
everything that's going on, it still is down that a convicted felon can run for president and certain jobs can be Republican. I got some convicted felon friends that they'd love to be employed somewhere, but here to be run for president. Starting to think that people have gotten tired of dealing with this mess. They think it's no use to vote. Go vote, y'all. Go vote. Vote Democrat. Don't vote. I don't think you mean me, you, or anyone. So what's going on in y'all world? Um, those of you that got my phone number, you can call me in and we'll come get live. You know, if you got something to say, give me a call, we'll go live at that time. I got a few things I can talk about. There's been some major changes in my life. There's been some big changes in my life, but that's not for the talk show. I haven't been on Facebook. I got a lot going on, trying to do things. Got to pay bills. Got to pay bills. And got to eat. Anybody see Frank, uh, Dave, Frank Martin and Tank Davis fight? Good fight. Tank Davis won. Uh, knocked Frank Martin out in the 8th round. Pretty much being expected. I don't think there's nobody in his weight class that could do anything with uh, Tank. But Shakur Stevens, he's doing a lot of yelling. I watched uh, Shakur Stevenson. He's been doing a lot of talking. I don't think he could really do anything with Tank. I think it may be a fight if he don't run. That's been his MO lately. But as long as Tank can catch up with him, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just got a text from my dude, my boy. He died last month. I missed that dude. Big Mike. I'm not. I never knew his middle name was Earl. Boy, I would have wrote him about that. kept
I got
that
a
brother.
buddy that thinks everything
Yeah,
is a conspiracy
I
theory.
would have rode,
Yeah,
I would have
really,
rode Mike about that Earl.
when everything is at
Yeah, I had something traumatic happen to me when I was 8 years old. I was, I was,
when you're
yeah, I was one of those that got, hard for me to say. Hold on a second. I still talk. Uh, I'm blind. I was molested at 8. Let me just go ahead and get that out. I didn't want to say it. I don't know why I got afraid to say it. I finally said it when I was like 30 years old. I told somebody, and and I continued to talk about it for a while. I even did it on a public platform, and I heard uh, the person is sick in the hospital, uh, intensive care. I remember I used to hope and pray for something like that, but today there's no vindication in that for
white
me.
person is dead. Well, that was wrong.
There's nothing that can take away the fact that I
Joe,
was molested by somebody I trusted, guard years. And I believe this deal has an effect like today. 63 happened when I was 8. I've been able to go on and live somewhat of a normal. It was hell for some years. I was out in the streets. I I was blessed to come up out of that lifestyle. And for a long time, I thought I loathed myself because of what happened. There was no reason to loathe me. I didn't do it to me. He did. I went on to accomplish some things in life. I used to love to fight. Uh, I can only remember losing one fight because I was afraid to fight back. I was in the 7th grade, and uh, I went back, to revenge that fight. But I went on to box. I was in the army, couple college degrees, lost in the streets to the street life, you know, blessed to overcome it. I raised a 13-year-old daughter. She is now with help. With help. Let me say that. Couldn't have did it by myself. I could not have done it by myself. But it wasn't her mother. But I was affected, and I know of a lot of stories, a lot of incidents where guys were molested or messed with, and they was afraid to talk.
Here I am.
Afraid to deal with it. They block it out. Some of them, it caused them to
Next.
go on to be offenders of the same horrible act.
Don't see much to
And if there's
go
anybody
out
listening that hasn't dealt with
here.
um, something similar, I need you
Inside
to know that it's not you. You wasn't weak. You wasn't anything. If you was taken advantage of, you was taken advantage of. And it was a monster on the other side. Carrying hate and resentment against that person, uh, uh, locking yourself in prison like you did me for years. In all honesty, I can say that I don't think I ever forgave him. I know I never forgot it. There's not a day that doesn't enter my mind. A day. Uh, and seeing the perpetrator of that being sick gives me satisfaction. Critically, no sense. I needed to share that. I'm done with it now. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. If someone chooses to want to get in depth with that subject with me, I'd be more than happy to do it on a live platform, or we could do it on a personal level. I do have some experience, strength, and hope in that area, and I'd love to share it. But the main thing is, I wanted to get on. I haven't been here. I would encourage anyone within the earshot of my channel to just chat. This is a platform. We need to be able to discuss things. Uh, People of like mind, conscience of like mind. Look that up. Uh, how do you live today? Can you look at yourself in the mirror today? At the end of the day, um, let's think of politics, y'all. Where this world is. My mother used to say, Bernard, if you pray for potatoes, you better plant them. I didn't, she used to say that all the time. I didn't hear it until I really was ready to hear it. If I was praying for something, it meant I had to do the work. I had to still do the work. I mean, pray about something and you let it go. You take it to the altar and you let it go. Um, it means when you pray for something to get up and act as if you've already received it. That's faith. So believing in the substance that you see. So you believe and you have faith that God's going to give you, or you, that superior being, whatever it is you believe in, is going to bless that thing. Then you get up and do the work as if it's already done. So I'm going to plant my potatoes and I'm going to weed the garden. I'm going to water the garden. I'm going to nurture that garden. got to do some work. Yet believing that God or the Creator is going to bless this crop and make it fruit, make it beneficial. So if we're looking at the state of this country, this world, we have to first ask for strength to actually act out on what we want to see happen. And it may be the only thing we can do is vote. So let's go vote. Let's keep this evil person out of the White House if we want a change. If you want your grandkids, your kids to have a change. Like there's more likely more life in back of me than it is in front of me. So I have to think of those that's coming behind me. Why am I not on Facebook? I was watching self-proclaimed prophet, people that call themselves woke and dropping knowledge, and this is nonsense because I'm not hearing anybody to say anything that's going to make a difference. We have to vote, y'all. We have to be active in our own life. Life is more than going to work, come home, and doing the same old redundant thing every day, paying our bills, blah, 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 falling in and out of relationships. There's no loyalty in marriages, and I'm sorry, and this, that. We're wasting time on the wrong thing. You know, uh, hindsight is 2020. If I would have knew then and acted on what I knew then versus now, it would have been a whole different thing. So I want you to think about it. Act on what you know today. Act in a mature way. Teach those younger than you how to be strong, thoughtful, crime free. Don't do things that's going to injure you. Respect yourself. You know, uh, don't let a young man trick a young woman into exposing herself on social media and he's flashing the pictures for his own self-esteem. Young girls, a lot of young boys, they're not mature enough to be in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. They're looking for these trophies. Don't be a trophy. Be a respectable young woman. Smart. Young people, until you know you're mature enough to do certain things, don't do it. Older people, act like ancestors, act like teachers. Present yourself in society in a way that when young folks see you, they're seeing a lesson, something they can base their life. The best sermon is always the one you can see. Hey, I just chimed in for a little bit tonight. I'm going to go up, get ready for this debate. Uh, for those that came in, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's blow this thing up. Let's be live. Let's be truthful. Uh, let's be positive. Let's make a difference to each other. Let's do something about that nut that's trying to get in the White House. Let's vote, y'all. Let's talk about it in the barbershops, in the streets, on the jobs. Let's talk to people, encourage them to vote. This is all we got left is our vote. Let's be serious about it. Let's be real. Peace.